suppose I want to buy a car for $29,500. That looks like the price of a car to me, because it's never, when you're buying a car, they never make it like an even thousand. And actually, there's like psychology reasons for that. If they make the significant digit in the hundreds, if you're going to negotiate, then your attention's focused on the hundreds, and maybe you're a little bit more likely to want to negotiate by hundreds. And in thousands, you want to negotiate by thousands. So here I'd say knock $2,000 off. Here, my brain might say knock $200 off, right? Okay. Also, maybe it makes it seem less arbitrary. I don't know. There's different reasons. Okay. The dealership has a special running. You can either get 0 down, 0 interest for 60 months, or you can get $3,000 cash back and 6% financing. Okay. And, again, these are, I think, hopefully typical. I mean, car specials are all different, but this is something that I've seen on many occasions. So, this should be something that you might typically run into. And we decide that if we were going to choose the cash back option, instead of going out and buying a new refrigerator or something, we would use the cash towards the car. Okay, and that way we can try to make an even comparison here between these two options. So what we want to do is completely compare the two options. So on the left, I'll have option A. And on the right, I'll have option B. Okay. Now with option A, if it's 0 interest, okay, then I don't need a formula to decide how much I'm going to pay, because there's no compounding. It's just no interest. So I'm just going to say, how many total payments are there, right? There's 60 months, so it's 60 payments. I just take the amount that I borrowed and divide by 60. Okay, so here my payment is going to be 29,500 divided by 60. Okay, so I get $491.67. Oops, 5%. So that's my monthly payments. Okay, and what would be the total cost of the car? Well, if I pay nothing down and no interest, then I'll just have paid the regular amount. Okay, so the total cost is 29,500. Okay. All right, so that's very easy. If there was no interest, guess what? Financial math would be really easy. Okay. All right, option B, here we're using the financing and stuff. Okay, so here we're going to get $3,000 cash back. We're going to use that money towards the car. So the amount that I'm borrowing isn't going to be 29,500 because I'm getting my $3,000 cash back. Okay, so I take my 29,500 and subtract the 3,000. So I only have to borrow 26,500. So that's what I'm going to be making payments on. Okay, and the interest rate is 6%. Okay, for 60 months. And what I'm going to do is, for this one, I'm just going to throw that in here, right? This is already 60 months, right? So that's fine. Interest rate is 6%. We borrowed 26,500. And so now we compute our payment, right? The FV and the P over Y is all set already. Okay, so here I see that I have payments of $512.32. Okay, so then the total cost is going to be that $512.32 that I made 12 times. Well, we can just say for 60 months, right? So if we were told how many years, I would take 12 times my years. How do I get to that on my calculator? So from your home screen, you hit the apps button. The first thing on there should be finance. You hit enter, and then TVM solver, and you hit enter. Okay, so if I take 5, 12, 32 times 60, I get $30,739.20. Okay, so we end up paying a little bit more if we use option B in this case. If we got a better interest rate than 6%, maybe option B would be cheaper because they give us that free 3,000, right? So if instead of a 6% rate, if they gave us a 4% rate, right, 488.04, okay, then we would be paying slightly less than option A. Okay, so it's definitely details to consider. It's not always going to be this one's better or this one's better. Okay, what I wanted to show though was the two steps here. Finding the monthly payment, we use the formula or our calculator. And then if I want to find the total cost, I take my payments, multiply it by how many payments I made. Okay. We would also, to find the total cost, add in any down payment that we made. But in this example, we didn't bring in any money for a down payment. In this option B, we're using the free cash back they gave us as a down payment. So that's not coming out of our pocket. So we don't need to include that.